Welcome, everyone. It's great to see so many of you here today, and thank you all for coming. This is my, I know it's a cold day outside, so I appreciate you coming in and making the effort, and I know it's a busy time of year. But this is the third time that I've given my State of the Law School address as your dean, and I'm really excited about a few things we have to announce today. Some accomplishments that we've achieved in the past year since my last address, and then we'll have time for discussion and questions that some of you might have about what we're doing and what we can do more of and do better. And just a reminder that we have this State of the Law School address annually, but of course I'm always accessible to all of you in my office as well as any time. We're actually going to be launching the dialogues with the dean again this semester in a few weeks, so there will be other opportunities as well for us to discuss all the different things that we love and care about in our law school moving forward. But for those of you who have been here either for both or for one of my previous addresses, you might recall a few trends that I've built upon in the past and that we're going to continue today. Each year I like to review the progress we've made on the goals I announced the year before and address a few future initiatives, and we'll do all that today. But of course, for the past 2 years as well as for this year, the overall theme of my talk is about jobs. How are we getting our students the jobs that you, as future attorneys, as future advocates for justice, deserve? And how are we doing everything we can to get you to ensure that your degree translates into the career that you aspire to? That's really one of our main focuses for all of you as our students here, and it's one of the things I'm going to talk most about today, and it's really the theme for my whole address. So following that theme, I'm focusing on 3 in particular areas that we have been working on expanding to help ensure we're doing everything we can to put all of our students in the best position possible to get the jobs that you want upon graduation. The first is networking through mentoring and other experiences. The second is actual hands-on training that you get as students here at the law school and what we've been doing to improve and increase that. And the third is our reputation as a law school, what that degree means when it's hanging on your wall and what people know about Wayne Law, not just here in Michigan and here in Detroit, but nationally. So I'm going to talk about those 3 things, and then we'll have some time for questions. And I'm going to start again with networking. And we have a number of different things that we've done this past year and have been building upon for these past 3 years in the area of helping each of our students build your networks and build your career networks to help ensure that you've got all of us working together to get you a placement that you want and get you the education that you seek. And I'm really excited to announce, I'm actually starting with this part of the 3 because one of the things I'm most excited to announce today is the launch of a new faculty-student mentoring program here at the law school. It's very exciting, and it's going to essentially ensure that our students have one-on-one support from a faculty mentor upon entering Wayne Law. It's one of the things that we're uniquely able to do here at Wayne Law because we're a small law school. And it's one of the things that our faculty really developed out of a desire to have even more of a role than they already do in mentoring and helping our students along the way in their careers. So this new program is going to ensure that when you become a law student at Wayne Law, you'll have a faculty mentor assigned to you to provide guidance and support throughout your time here. Associate Dean Noah Hall and the Office of Student Affairs is implementing this program and will be assigning today, or if he hasn't already, will be doing so imminently, mentors to our current 1Ls and our current first-year LLM students. So those of you who are 1Ls will expect to be receiving information about who your faculty mentor is going to be, and that faculty mentor will be there for you throughout your time here at Wayne Law. Our goal is for that faculty mentor to be a resource for advice, for assistance on academic questions as you prepare for exams, particularly in the first year. As many of you know, that first time you take an exam can be a very stressful time, and the faculty mentors will be there to help answer questions and ensure that we're doing everything we can to prepare you for the nuts and bolts of test taking and for being a strong and vibrant student here at Wayne Law. Your mentor, your faculty mentor might also want to discuss things like course selection, exam taking strategies, career ideas, lots of different things like that. And then we continue to have the support that our Student Affairs Office provides for non-academic issues and specifics like degree graduation requirements and academic regulations and other things like that. So Student Affairs will continue to be that resource, and of course our Career Services Office will continue to be the resource for providing information about job opportunities and the like. So you'll be continuing to have access to that support, but we're adding this additional layer of support through our faculty and this faculty student mentorship program. So I hope you 1Ls will take advantage of this new program as you have your faculty mentor assigned to you in the coming weeks. And I really do want to thank all of our faculty members for their role in developing this program and their commitment to helping launch it, because it's really through the support of the faculty that we're making this possible, and it's through it was through a discussion of faculty saying we want to do this for our students that this program came to fruition. And I think that just highlights how much we all care about the success of our students here at the law school and how much our faculty are really invested in ensuring we're doing everything we can to help our students succeed. In addition to that, as many of you know, last year we announced an alumni student mentoring program where our students would be matched with mentors in the alumni arena as a way of also helping with developing career advice and other sorts of things as you develop your career. That continues to grow and is particularly available for our 3L students. And it's been a great opportunity for many 3Ls to be linked with alumni doing everything from being a corporate counsel to a sports team to working in New York and DC to working here as a prosecutor or some of our more successful private practice attorneys who are alumni. All of these folks are here as resources for all of you, our students. And through this alumni mentoring program that we launched last year, we've really been able to make that a little bit more real for all of you. So I do encourage you, if you don't have an alumni mentor, to see Career Services, to see Dean Crystal Gardner, who will help match you with a mentor. And to any of our alumni out there, or any other individuals who are interested in mentoring our students, please do let us know if you're interested in being involved. And if you know of alumni who are interested in being involved in our mentoring program, please let I or Crystal Gardner know so that we can ensure that we're doing everything we can to match willing alumni with willing students for that mentoring program. In addition to those two options and those two opportunities for our students to build your professional network, when I first became interim dean, launched an alumni speaker series, which was another opportunity for our successful alumni to come back to Wayne and talk about their careers and provide that networking experience for all of you who attend those sessions and get to know many of our successful alumni. We've had just about every month since I became dean, we've had these alumni speaker series, and we've had everything from a speaker panel on labor law to one on public interest law, law and politics, law and entrepreneurship, women in the law, and our next panel discussion is scheduled for tomorrow at lunchtime. It's a discussion about young alums, recent alums, who are practicing in the area of international law. So please do come to that if you're interested in meeting some alums who graduated just a few years ago who now have strong and vibrant careers in the arena of international law. It should be a great discussion, and I want to thank our director of our program on international law, Greg Fox, Professor Fox, for putting that together, and he'll be there tomorrow as well. So be sure to consider attending that and continue attending our Alumni Speaker Series programs. I'm very proud of the fact that they've been so well attended. We usually see on average 30, 40, 50 students at each one, and to me, I'm very glad because that shows that our students are taking advantage of this great opportunity, and to a T, every single alum who participates in it has had a great time. So I'm glad to see that speaker series continue, and it will continue to provide those monthly opportunities throughout the year. In addition to all of that, we have future alumni opportunities that we're building as well, and that's really designed to help you, our students, connect with alums who are doing interesting work outside of Michigan. So we're about to launch a alumni law chapter in Washington, D.C., where we have some very eager and active alums who are going to be meeting regularly. We have a similar opportunity to do so in New York, as well as Los Angeles. And what those will provide, those alumni regional chapters will provide, are opportunities for you as students if you want to spend a summer in one of those cities, or work in one of those cities, or just talk to someone who went to Wayne Law and then got a job in one of those cities about the work, get to know the legal community there, and will provide essentially a home away from home, or a Wayne Law away from home, if you do end up going to one of those cities for your career. So you'll continue to see those grow in the year ahead, and I would encourage you to talk to Denise Thomas, our Director of Development, if you have more questions about connecting with those alumni regional chapters throughout the country that we're developing. So as you can see, we're doing a lot to really provide a one-on-one and a personal approach to helping our students get jobs that really amplifies and builds upon the great services that our career service staff is providing every day for you. So we hope those networking opportunities will help expand who you know and expand your professional network as you work to launch yourself into the legal community, wherever you choose to land. But in addition to that, we know that who you know is not just the only thing that matters, or one of only a few things that matters in getting a job. It also matters what experiences you have going into a particular employment setting. And that's why we've really focused, for a lot of reasons, on expanding opportunities for experiential learning here at Wayne Law over the past several years. And in particular, last year, I announced that we were going to be hiring a director of externships to help place all of you who are interested in getting an externship, or getting an externship to fulfill the externship credit requirement, in externship experiences or internship experiences that will give you a great opportunity to have some hands-on training in an area of the law that you may want to go into later, or maybe you just want to explore. Delora Hughes joined us in that role as our Director of Externships beginning this year, and has done a fantastic job in launching several partnerships for all of you, our students, to participate in. We have now partnerships in the area of criminal justice, in judicial areas, so for judicial externships, as well as public interest. And I'm happy to announce today that we're now recognizing that corporate counsel opportunities provide a very unique chance for students to get hands-on experience in being a corporate counsel while a student here. And so we're going to be launching a corporate counsel externship program in the summer, and stay tuned as well for a public policy externship program coming in the near future. All of those things are designed to help all of you as students explore various different career paths and think strategically but also creatively about what you want to do with your law degree upon graduation, and give you some opportunities to have experiences in that area or other areas before you graduate. We strongly believe, and I think all of us know, that having those experiences before you graduate is one of the best ways to prepare yourself to be a great employee and a great attorney on day one and that new job you get upon graduation. So I'm very glad that our externship program has expanded the way it has over this past year. We've also got two very exciting partnerships that have developed along that same line of giving all of our students in the field practice opportunities. One is a recently announced partnership between the Bodman Law Firm and our Program for Entrepreneurship and Business Law, led by Professor Eric Williams. This partnership actually links Bodman attorneys who will provide time and their talent and their ideas on a pro bono basis to mentor our students and review the work of student attorneys who are in the Business and Community Law Clinic, as well as also mentoring Wayne Law graduates who are associated with newly formed nonprofit business strategy and legal firm. This independent firm is established as part of our Program for Entrepreneurship and Business Law, and it gives students hands-on experiences in working with local businesses to incorporate, develop strategic plans and other things, and again, gives you more experiences in working with our entrepreneurship community throughout your time at Wayne Law, but also links you with many of the leading attorneys in the business law community who work at Bodman and other places to provide that mentoring experience, as well as the hands-on opportunities to be involved transactionally in other ways with exciting growth in our business community here in Detroit. Another partnership that we've developed is with a program called Advocates for Warriors. It's a program that provides our students with hands-on learning experiences and also provides vital legal assistance to military service members, veterans, and family members. The law school operated Advocates for Warriors first as a pilot program with Macomb County, and it was led by current 2L and veteran Grace Coate. We've now expanded that and brought on attorney Ashley Lowe, who is here with us today. She's joined the law school to help run the Advocates for Warrior program and is working to help make sure that we meet the needs of current clients and identify partners to expand the program. So welcome to Ashley, and I also want to personally thank both Ashley and Grace Coate, the 2L student who I mentioned earlier, who's a veteran, who both played such a significant role in launching this program over the past year. And Grace has also launched a new program, the Wayne Law Veterans Association, that continues to do exciting things. So I'm very proud of the work that is going into building our connection and service with our veterans community here in Michigan. And at the same time, of course, providing great experiences and opportunities for our students. So in addition to that piece, we are also working to ensure that our students are prepared to pass the bar upon graduation. And another important initiative is continuing to improve in that area. Last year, I announced that we were developing a special class to enhance our knowledge and your knowledge as students on the Michigan aspects of the bar exam here in Michigan. And we offered as a pilot a weekly class for the first time in June of last year that was taught by Judge Elizabeth Gleischer to our graduating students. It was offered free of charge for those students to take a bar prep class and be prepared to pass the bar. So I'm very happy that that was very successful. We saw our bar passage rates go up in July. 83% of our first-time test takers passed. And that was an improvement of 7 points over July of the previous year, 2013. And it was, of course, higher than the national average as well. But in addition to that, because the class was so successful, we're going to be expanding it and offering it as a non-credit course, so it's free of charge, to all of our students preparing for the bar exam. Judge Gleischer will be teaching it again this year. It's again an expanded version of the class that she taught last June, and it will be taught on a weekly basis from March through June with a break built in for final exams. And it will cover even more topics and will include an essay writing strategy component. And it's open to all of our 3Ls who plan on taking the bar exam. So do see Sarah Garrison, our Director of Academic Success and Bar Preparation. I think I saw Sarah up in the back. If you want to get involved and sign up for the program, there's plenty of spots available. And again, it's free of charge to all of our students as a way of us helping you be as prepared as possible to pass the bar exam in July or at any time you choose to take it. The final area I want to discuss, the final of the three, in addition to networking and experiential opportunities, is reputation. And it comes from the fact that, in my view, and I think all of us know, that Wayne Law really provides a world-class quality legal education for all of our students. And we do a lot to also serve the city of Detroit and the legal community in which we are housed. And we all know, because we experience every day, and I've talked about some of the things we do today, all of the great things we do here in the law school. But sometimes not everyone else knows about that. And so it's important for us to ensure that they do. And it's important for us to ensure that you as students are proud of your degree, that our alumni are proud of your degree, and that people know the quality legal education that we provide here at Wayne Law when they see that degree. So that's why we've been focused on making a lot of accomplishments in that area. And of course, our most significant achievement in that area over the past year was occurred just a few weeks after last year's State of the Law School address, when U.S. News & World Report announced its annual list of best law schools, and we moved into the top 100, jumping 18 spots to number 87. Our ranking that year is, our current ranking is the best in nearly 15 years and represents a climb of 34 spots in just the past 4 years. It's an 18-point increase from the previous year's ranking and was one of the largest jumps of any law school in the country. This ranking validates the quality education that we provide all of you every day, and it also is a reflection of the great successes of so many of our students, whether it's in bar passage rates or employment rates. So we're very proud of that achievement. But that jump in U.S. News and World Report rankings was just the beginning of a national recognition onslaught that Wayne Law achieved this past year and that we should all be very proud of. For example, over the summer, we were recognized as a best value law school by the National Jurist and Pre-Law magazine. We were among just 53 law schools in the whole country named to that list. And we were the only law school in Michigan named to that list, illustrating how we provide such a valuable and cost-effective legal education for all of our students. And then our national recognition continued during the fall semester when our Legal Advocacy for People with Cancer clinic was recognized by Pre-Law magazine as one of the nation's top 15 most innovative law school clinics. That clinic is directed by Professor Kathy Smolinski, who's done a great job really ensuring that that clinic continues to grow and continues to serve many needy cancer patients in the area, and has provided a great opportunity for our students as well to provide that service. And then just this past week, Wayne Law was recognized by the National Jurist again, this time as one of the best law schools in the country for practical training, for getting practical skills training while you're a student. And I've talked a lot today about some of those opportunities. It's great to see that be recognized at the national level in the National Jurist. So I want to thank everyone, particularly the folks in our clinics department led by Professor David Moss, our other great faculty members, and so many of our students and staff who've done so much great work in all of these areas as we continue to expand and grow as a law school, and as we continue to see more recognition for that expansion on the national level. And of course, our Director of Communications and Marketing, Sean Starkey, has done a great job as well, ensuring that the legal community and the general public hear more of our great successes every day. So I want to thank all of you for the hard work that is now being reflected in the improvement of our reputation nationally and here in Michigan. And everything I've talked about now are just a few of the many accomplishments that all of you as students, faculty, and staff have achieved over this past year. It's been a very busy year, it's been a great year, and I'm very much looking forward to continue to work to provide opportunities for our students to have more experiences while you're here, to improve your professional network, and ensure that more and more people hear about the great things that Wayne Law is doing every day to provide that world-class legal education for all of our students and prepare the next generation of advocates for justice in the state of Michigan. Well, we're also doing all that. We're working to ensure that the law school continues to provide an affordable legal education. So I was very happy this past fall that we were able to announce that we've frozen tuition for the next year. So you're going to be having access to all of these great new things and all the things we've continued to build while not paying any more for the tuition that you paid this year. And then, of course, thanks in large part to the generosity of many of our alumni, we were also happy at the same time to announce nearly $1 million in new scholarship opportunities for students that will be available this year and next year as well to help ensure that we're doing everything we can to protect the affordability of your legal education as well, which is very critical and important for all of you. So thank you very much again for all that you all do every day to make Wayne Law a great place to be. I'm very happy to be here. I know so many of you are as well. And I know how hard every one of you work, whether it's our students in your classes, our faculty, as scholars and teachers, and of course our staff to keep the wheels turning. Every day all of you work so hard, even in the midst of this very cold weather and this very frigid time in Michigan, to ensure that we are doing everything we can to be a great law school. And it's great to see all of that reflected in the many accomplishments I've talked about today. And so I really just want to thank all of you for continuing to make Wayne Law a success. So thank you. With that, I'll just announce one other thing that we haven't announced publicly yet, and it's in conjunction with the fact that our new Wayne Lawyer magazine was just released this week. On the cover of Wayne Lawyer is one of our most prominent and influential alumni, Stephen Ross, who, among other things, is one of the most significant real estate developers in the country, is the owner of the Miami Dolphins and has done many other very tremendous things with his career in the past 50 years since he graduated from Wayne Law. He will be coming here to speak on April 9th in this room, and it'll be an evening discussion about great opportunities for Detroit and the business community as well as real estate development. So I do hope to see many of you there. It should be a great evening and a great homecoming for one of our more prominent and influential alumni in the country, and a great opportunity for us to have a discussion with him about everything we're doing here at Wayne Law and opportunities for the future. So mark your calendars for that. It's April 9th. And thank you again, all of you, for being here today. And I look forward to working with you throughout the year. Thanks.